Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, J Dreaming. My name is Haley J Jones, and today we're doing a cook with me. I'm going to be trying out a recipe for a low country boil. It's my first time ever making the recipe. I'm going to do it in my Instant Pot. It's actually from my Instant Pot cookbook, so I'm really excited to try it. But the first thing we're going to do is make some cornbread because I've got my oven preheating. So I'm actually going to move this. And we're going to get mixing our cornbread batter. Okay, so first thing you're gonna do is grab your, I'm using Jiffy corn muffin mix. I've always just loved this. So I'm going to get that open. Not saving the box. All right, and then we need 1 egg. And then I always do a little bit of sugar, and then we need some milk. So I just do like a sprinkle. And then I believe it was 1/3 cup of milk. I use almond milk. I don't think it makes a difference, but if just use whatever milk you have, I think. Are you 1/3? Okay, so we got 1/3 of milk. Alright, now we're gonna whisk. And then once all of this is blended, I'm just going to oil this pan right here and go ahead and transfer the batter over into that pan. Okay, so that is all set up. I'm gonna put my cornbread in my oven. It's at 400 degrees, and I'm probably gonna let it go, I would say like 16 to 17 minutes. The package says 15 to 20, so however you like your cornbread, if you like it a little more on the moist side or the dry side. But we're gonna throw it in the oven, and then we will get to work chopping all of our vegetables and things like that for our seafood boil. Okay, so this is kind of a unique recipe because it actually has you put the lid like back on and off and on and off a couple different times because there's different cooking times that we're working with. But for the first one, you're just gonna add water, your seasoning packet, which I got this like Red Lobster seafood seasoning because I couldn't find a seasoning packet, salt, and then the lemon, potatoes, and sausage. And so I'm gonna go ahead and get my sausage cut up. I've got my lemon cup already. I'm also gonna add garlic to the mix. I feel like it can't really hurt anything. So I'm gonna add garlic because I like garlic. I'm gonna leave my potatoes whole because I feel like they're pretty small. We have some bigger ones, but I still think they'll be okay. If they're not tender enough, I can always let them go a little bit longer. Okay guys, so now we're ready to start putting things in our Instant Pot. So it says it calls for 8 cups of water. I already put that in there. And then the seasoning packet, which I don't have, but it says down here that basically you can add a half to a full teaspoon of whatever seasoning you want per cup. So I'm gonna do 6 teaspoons because I think that'll be the right, I don't know, kind of level of spice because I don't want too much. So that's just what I'm gonna do is 6 teaspoons, and these aren't exact, and I think that that's okay, but yeah. And then if it's too spicy, then oh well, we tried. That looks good to me. And then we're going to add our potatoes, our lemon, and then I'm also gonna add the garlic in this part too. So I'm just gonna squeeze my lemon. They just said a half, like a 1 lemon halved basically, and I think that's just so the juice can kind of come out. And then I also have another lemon for when we're eating it. Okay, potatoes, sausage. So we're gonna put our garlic in too, but I'm gonna go ahead and put my sausage in. And this is turkey sausage, kielbasa, I think is how you say it. I don't know, it looks good. We usually don't eat turkey sausage. We really don't eat much sausage at all. But we wanted to try it for this recipe. All right, and then we're just gonna throw the garlic in there. And then the potatoes, it also calls for salt. I can't imagine that it would need much salt because we have the seafood seasoning in there. But I'm just gonna sprinkle a tiny little bit in so I can follow the recipe. Let's see. It calls for 1.5 tablespoons, so maybe I'll just do 1 tablespoon. And if it needs more salt, we can always add it later. So we're gonna do 1 tablespoon. Oh dear. It was 1 teaspoon of seasoning. We're gonna die. That's the timer for the cornbread. I think we're gonna, okay, so this is a good thing. This is a little bit of an oops. And that's wow, that's a lot of seasoning. Let's add some water. We're gonna add, I'm gonna put another cup of water. And maybe it will just be extra flavorful. All right. Okay, potatoes going in. All right, and I've just got about 1 pound. And once these go in, we're gonna start the pressure cook. And I think it says it goes for 7 minutes. Yeah, pressure cook on high for 7 minutes. And then we're going to do a quick release. And in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and chop up some more of our vegetables and take our cornbread out and see how that looks. Okay, hello. Pressure cook on high. And we're gonna go, oopsies, 7 minutes. And once that is up to pressure, it'll start and we can let it kind of do its thing. Okay guys, so we are back. It has officially been 7 minutes, a little bit longer because it takes some time to come to pressure. But we're gonna go ahead and add in our corn now. Put the lid back on and then do it for another minute. Oh, we're okay. Okay, so we are back. It's quick release, which is good. It smells very spicy. I think what I might do, because I put too much spice in, is actually like try to dilute it. So I'm going to take like 4 cups out and then put 4 cups of regular water in, just because at this point I'd rather have it be like edible than a little bit bland, or than a little bit too spicy. So I'm gonna try to not get too many carrots in there. Okay, so we've got 2 cups. Maybe we'll just do 2 cups. I don't know. I have a weird feeling that I'm not gonna be able to save this, but whatever. We're gonna put our corn in now. So I just halved 3 husks of corn. And I'm just gonna set them in there. And then it just says, select manual or pressure cook, and pressure cook on high for 1 minute. And this shouldn't take as long to pressurize again because it's already hot. But so we're just going to again press pressure cook. Oh, whoops, cancel. Pressure cook. Take it down to 1 minute, and then it should start. And then after that, we're gonna quick release again, add our shrimp, 1 minute, quick release, drain, and hope that it's not disgusting. Okay, now we are going to go ahead and take the top off and then add the shrimp. So the corn looks like it cooked. It's looking amazing. It looks spicy, but we'll see. So now we're gonna sprinkle the shrimp in there, and you're just gonna wanna make sure that they are under all of the stuff. Here we go. They're under all of the broth, because one, you wanna get them obviously flavorful, but also you wanna make sure that they get cooked all the way. There we go, okay. Turn it to sealing, not venting, and you're going to cancel, pressure cook, and 1 minute again, so it should say on. There we go, okay. So that's building pressure. One more time, we're gonna do another quick release, and then it will be all ready to be drained. And hopefully eaten, but we might order pizza, so we'll see. Hey guys, okay, we are back. I went ahead and took the seafood boil out of the Instant Pot. As you can see, we have the pot behind me. I went ahead and strained it, and then I just kind of placed it all on here with tongs. So we've got shrimp, sausage, potatoes, corn. I'm gonna kind of go over all of this with some lemon, and then we will eat with a side of cornbread. But that's kind of all I've got for you today. So I'm really hoping this is good. Maybe we'll insert like a sort of taste test clip, I don't know. Okay guys, this is me behind the scenes. So we just sat down to dinner. This is my plate. I've already kind of eaten some of it. But honestly, it was really, really good. The potatoes are like a tiny bit spicy, which I think, like I'm really sensitive to spice, and I think they're okay. Everything's wonderful. Everything's cooked really nicely. The shrimp are great, but I would still probably maybe do a little less spice than I did just because it's very strong. But no, seriously, everything's wonderful. I'll definitely be making this again. But yeah, so that's about it. If you guys enjoy these cook with me videos, please like or leave a comment. Other than that, if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. It really helps my channel and it helps me to know that I'm a good YouTuber. And that's about it. So it's okay if sometimes your recipes don't work out because life is not perfect and you move on. So we'll see if this one did. Bye guys.